one of the really great features that's getting such a good response from our clients is around, yeah, certainly I think what we'll say is as kind of that AI resourcing, and that's the ability to be able to come into projects and say, hey, okay, that brief created that task list for me. That's fabulous. Something like what you've got on screen here, where we need account managers and project managers to do the work. Can we go and find those quite easily? So if we're going to start, and let's start at a very simplistic step, and we'll layer on a little bit from there. If I just said, hey, go find some people for me, how's that going to work here?
Sure. I mean, so with the task list here, like you can do this on an individual level. But as you said, if you wanted to take your entire task list, which it's currently assigned to only your roles, which are going to want to be driven out to your users, you can use your select all here and use one of our bulk actions for the new resourcing tool. And when I run it, it's going to run off and it's already come back and it's looked at every task that you just gave it for every role, and then it's tried to poll every person and see who's the best choice. And there's a lot
Okay.
of kind of sorry, there's a lot of
No,
things that went into that just to control the main number here we have is the rating, and that's kind of what's driving what users have been sent up.
cool. I was going to ask that. What other suppose factors you taking into account here? It's really just that rating and availability.
Yeah, so we can definitely borrow into it. So, like as I said, that's our top here is just our list of tasks. And then if we were to take an individual task, so the first task here where the system has suggested Greg for it, and you can see he's got the top rating, and the kind of other key piece of information is how available he is. So if we kind of drop into it, we'll see it'll give us a bit more information. So there's on this project there are three account managers, and it's kind of ranked them based on their availability, based on their years experience, and they'll be the two ones we that are set by default for every client. So there's other
Yeah.
information we can add as we go,
Okay.
but that
Uh,
remains.
and that does come up quite a lot, I think, as we talk to clients, is that piece of, people have got, whether it's location, whether it's skill set, etc. We've got information. Often we'll integrate this in from a HR system, for example. That information will come automatically into Screendragon by API and keep all of their details up to date. You've got departments kind of popping up in here as well. So if it's kind of one of those, I suppose, additional pieces of meta, Colin, that we're going to add in, how do we pick up on that and kind of start to add that to our search?
Sure. So as you said, yeah, we can kind of further refine the search. So if we go in here, this is our list of tasks again. We can start adding metadata on top. So this is again just custom to this site. But if I pick something like expertise, and if I know that on this task I need artwork as my expertise,
Hmm.
that'll get added in. So we've kind of got, and just kind of maybe quickly just to give a bit of context, on the side here, a part of our search, we've got this weighting, and you're kind of just telling the search engine how important information is. You know, is availability very important, or is expertise very important? And that'll kind of affect your results as it goes. So if I put in something like artwork, and if was to rerun it, when it comes back, you can see now for our top suggestion, even though Fergus is less available, the system now knows that he's more important. And if I go into the results, we'll see why. So Fergus has artwork as an expertise, and Greg doesn't. So the algorithm has kind of worked out now that this is more important. And again, if you were to mess with those sliders I was showing you, it would, it would give varying results depending on what you're putting in.
That's really cool. Um, it's one of those ones of I I, thankfully I don't need to, but I have no idea how do you code this, to be honest with you. But the seeing the different types of meta that come back across different clients, and even within the same client, you're going to have things, different departments, different skill sets for different, you've got production, you've got creative, you've got digital, you've got all of these, whether it's departments or whether it's actually different agencies. That type of information that's coming back is so different by client and even by office and some of the enterprise sites that we're running at the moment as well. And that's what makes this so powerful, because we see parts of this, out there on the market, but it's very much, I think, what you have as your baseline, Colin, of years experience of department of availability. I think a lot of people are out there and doing it a little bit on that. For us to kind of pick up, take that a little bit further, it's coming back and answering Jeff's question right at the start of this of why are people liking us. This is why, that extra bit of functionality, that extra bit of distance to say, hey, you can go and find artwork, and you can go and that tells you, hey, you should really have Fergus here over Greg. That's crucial to find the right people at the right time as we do this.